Yo, so I noticed something about me being like multifaceted, just having a lot of interests, doing a lot of different things, and being good at a lot of different things as well. I noticed that like people are, they're like often, most of the time, like well intentioned when I tell people about certain things. Actually, now I don't tell people a lot of stuff like for this reason. Also, just I was like, I'm very private with my stuff, especially now. I'm working on a lot of stuff. But in the past, when I would tell people more, I was more open about telling like what I'm working on, different things I'm doing. I noticed like even though people are often like well intentioned, I often get stuff like, oh, are you sure you want to do that and that, or like, that seems like a lot, or like one example, like for YouTube, like posting and stuff like that. I think I was talking to somebody was asking me what I was doing, and I was talking to him, whatever, and I was saying, like, yeah, like I talk about this and these kind of topics, and my goal is to post really every day, but at least every other day. And immediately they was like, oh no, don't do that. That's a lot. Like posting every other day, like that's a lot. You could do like once or like twice a week. I think you should do that, because that's a lot. And for me, it's like I appreciate your concern and like advice and stuff, but it's like don't project your limitations onto me. And I get it. It's like you're I'm not saying like it's anything against you, like you're a bad person or anything. Like I appreciate you're like you genuinely concerned for me. Like you think like you don't want me to burn out. You want me to be like well, which I appreciate, but it's like we don't have the same limitations. I'm just saying like don't project your limitations onto me. For me, posting every day ain't nothing. Like yeah, it's work, but it's like I literally have at any given point I have like over like 100 video topic ideas. I can literally just pick a topic, maybe write some notes or whatever, and just press record and just talk about it. Like for me, I have an abundance of ideas of video topics. So for me, posting every other day ain't about nothing. Like, and especially at this point in my life now, where it's like it's literally just a part of my day. Because for me growing up, I used to like it was a regular thing for me to record voice memos whenever I was feeling some type of way, or I had a thought experiment, or like literally like the topics I'm talking about now on my channel. I've been doing this since I've been like 16 years old, but just by myself, just recording in my voice memos. I ain't have a channel or platform yet. It was just to myself. And so for me, like I said, this ain't about nothing. Like I could literally just pick up a camera and start talking, because I have any number of ideas readily able to talk about. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because it's like, and also I guess advice given to y'all is like, yeah, people will often project their own limitations onto you or think that you should do something their way, or maybe for them, this one thing was hard for them, or maybe they've never done what you're doing, what you normally just naturally do, almost effortlessly, And a lot of times people are not gonna understand. And that's another thing. With the amount of stuff so not bragging, of course, but it's just like, just how I am. Like, since I've been, honestly, my whole life, I feel like I've always been like good at a lot of things, seemingly random things. And people often kind of almost like make fun of me for it, like, or we would try hard, or like, why do you know how to do this? What is that? Or like, even with like Spanish, I remember in like high school, even with like Spanish, I love Spanish. In general, I love languages. And at that point, I was learning Spanish. I love Spanish. I was in like study hall or something, and everybody else doing homework and stuff. I'm doing homework too, but then every now and then I would like put on like a Spanish podcast. Which, by the way, if you're a beginner Spanish learner or you just want to practice listening to Spanish, like easy Spanish, it's a series on YouTube called Extra en Español. Highly recommend, especially for like beginners, yo. They got captions, you can really like follow along, they speak clearly. It's also good for French. I also got like German, I think. But I use it for Spanish and French. But anyway, that's a show I'll be watching like all the time. It was like at least 10 episodes in a season or something like that, or probably more than that. But I would, I would watch it. At one point, during that period I was taking Spanish, I'll be watching them, and I'll be the only one. Basically, I'd be minding my business. I'm literally minding my business, got my earphones in, looking at Spanish, just watching it, trying to learn, trying to listen, trying to get better with my listening skills and shit, and watching the captions. If I miss a word, go back, write it down. You know, just literally genuinely, because I genuinely just love Spanish. I love languages. I love learning languages. And it would be people, I'd be like, or it's particularly one dude, he was like, yo, you're actually like learning? You're actually like trying to learn Spanish. It's like, yeah, nigga, like, fuck you mean? I'm like, and it's like, yo, like, nigga, like, sometimes people will actually make fun of you for trying, trying to make fun of you for learning, you know, which is hilarious to me. It's like, wow, like, interesting. I wonder if that's like because anytime I see stuff like that, like maybe somebody making fun of me or projecting this negative energy towards me or projecting limitations, I don't take offense to it because I instantly look at you like it's like you showing yourself. You know, people telling themselves all the time, what if it's for good or for bad, all the time. All you gotta do is listen, and also just feel the vibe also as well. But especially when people speaking, whenever somebody projects something negative on me, whether if it's like limitations, like somebody saying, "Oh, you can't do that. That's too much. You can't post that many times a week. That's too much," or somebody saying like, "Why are you trying? Like we really like trying to learn Spanish or whatever." Da, da, da. Like, whenever somebody give me any kind of negative energy, I instantly look back at them. It's like, you are projecting your limitation. You're saying you're worried about me being limited by this certain thing. Do you think you're limited by this thing, or maybe something else in your life, or maybe have you tried this thing and maybe you stopped at when you felt limited but didn't keep going, or maybe it's like, oh, this person's making fun of me for learning or trying. Like, do they feel like that they can learn themselves? Like, do they struggle with like just it could be anything, but it's like whenever somebody projects something onto me, I instantly see it as like a mirror to them, you know? So I don't even trip. I really don't even trip, yo. It's like, this person, I wonder if this person, I'm not saying that it is every time, but chances are it's like, this person is going through something themselves, dealing with something within themselves for them to project this energy onto me, you know? So, but yeah, and it's like being like multifaceted, it just is what it is. Like, I'm not trying to do anything to be seen a certain way. Like, oh, I don't know, Guinness World Records of doing so many different things at once. But it's like, no, I'm genuinely just being myself, and I love to do this. I love different languages like Spanish and learning French and Portuguese and Arabic, Hindi or whatever. I love dancing. I love different types of dances, different type of music. I love hip hop, Afrobeats, R&B. I love cumbia, kizomba, bachata, merengue, like salsa, all that. Like, I love comic books. I love reading. I love stories, and and making my own stories and drawing and doing this. And I love traveling. I love roller skating. I love designing things and 3D printing them and engineering. I love music. I love playing the guitar. It's like I have so many different interests, and it's just me. And I don't really care what anybody else thinks of me. First of all, period. I don't care what nobody else thinks of me, period. Especially not what you think I should be doing. and or how you think I should live my life, or you mad because I can do a lot of things and I'm good at a lot of things. It's like I'm just being me. Like I don't care. Like I'm just having fun. I'm doing what I feel called to do. So yeah, man. I don't know, I just want to talk about it. I was thinking about that recently. And yeah, and just advice. Just keep doing you, yo. People might, you know, rah, talk, like maybe try and bring you down because maybe it's something in they life. Like maybe they see you living out your dreams and get jealous or feel some type of way because they haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve. At least not yet or whatever, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't be getting offended with nothing. It's like instantly any way that somebody interacts with me, I see it just a reflection of themselves, you know. So it is what it is. Yes, I'm talented. Yes, I do many things. Yes, I'm multifaceted. I love this. I love that. I love music. I love dance. I love traveling. I love different languages. I love food. I love comic books. I love movies. I love TV shows. I love 3D printing. I love meditation. I love, or talking about meditation, talking about spirituality, talking about healing and finding my way in shadow work and connecting with people. I love a lot of things, and all of it is me. It's just a part of me, So, yep, that's all for now. Peace.